Guess what I'm gonna attempt to do. Hello boys and girls, long time no see. Today we again deep in the woods searching for sneakhead, but we'll take anything we can. It's in August and it's a deep summer basically, and I'm trying just to locate my first sneakhead for the season, but again I'll take anything. Today we're using my one of my favorite setups, which is a Gilumis GSX with this fancy Sophia reel. The reason I like this one is because it has like two handles, so it slows me down to use frogs today. So just stay tuned, see if we can catch anything in the woods. I'm gonna make my way in here. Here's a little entertainment. You have to find the frog. Can't fake it. That's a Vision 110 half ounce mega bass. This thing had floated here from further away. Has no hooks, that's why it's here. Mega bass. Look, it's a snakehead heaven. He's right there. You see that snakehead? That's why I'm here, looking for them. But look at that. Sneaky bastard. He's just chilling. Look. Here's another fisherman right there. Made the osprey. He's fishing right with me. There's one. There are two more. This place is loaded with carp. Right, let's try this bad boy. I actually found him here. Someone else was using it a couple years ago. All I'm trying to do is gonna just cast 1 or 2 times all the way in those dirty fork upstream, and that's it. This one is a bit heavier than I was using before. Right there. Wanted maybe even a little bit more further, but if you see the bubbles from my previous fork bringing, I'm still a little bit further than I was before. My frog went underwater for some reason. It's just spinning around. Is this frog done? Like, it's just sunk. I think it's done. It just gets all this water inside. Huh. Maybe I should just remove this lag so it would not be sinking it. Let me try. No, it works. I don't know why he went underwater. He makes these cool bubbles. Get all this water inside? I'm not sure. But anyhow, let's still use it and see if it can produce a first snakehead for me in 2025. Quite excited. I got it! Please, stay on. Stay on. That could be my first snakehead. Is he still on? He's still on. It's a bass. I thought this was a snakehead. Shit. Aha. I really, look at that bass. He was sitting in who knows where. Is this filming? Is this even filming?
Stop.
Shit. Look at that big bass. He is the one that attacked us. So it wasn't a snakehead. It was actually a freaking bass. Like really nice one too. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy. This actually looks what I got in California. Look at that. Woo. Let's make a thumbnail. That's gonna be a video. Alright, so as a photo, that's how you guys make a thumbnail. Look at this frog. We're gonna let him go. Summer bassin. Ooh. Beautiful. Let me close this GoPro. Oh boy, look at this bass. It's a nice one. I really wanted the snakehead. I knew something was wrong in the way he was fighting. He was kind of swimming towards me. And, you know, I thought snakehead's a little bit stronger. Ooh. I got him deep, but he'll make it. Alright, here. Alright, baby. Alright, boys and girls. Let's do this. Get any more bass in that ditch, and I started moving my way back to the main reservoir. To help me to locate more bass, I started to use a buzz bait. Maybe it's still a little bit too early for this lure. I did have a great success with it in a bit more like a fall, September-ish in Maryland. Really good bait and easy to cast, and it flies so far, and actually the bass just comes out and smacks that lure. Really highly recommend it, but unfortunately couldn't get any on that one. And basically my three best summer lures would be like a frog, buzzbait, or like a top water popper. I also like to fish for them in the shallows and like using a very light weedless kind of things in the smaller ponds that are more overgrown. So here is basically my lure choices. Like I was saying, the frog. Alright, so since I had a success on this one, I just tried this one for a little bit. It's a bit aggressive, so I decided just to go stealthy. Build this popper first. See if I can get anything on the popper. Actually, look at that. Who would ever think that that little turtle can dig this hole and put its eggs in there, and this ground looks pretty like dry and like solid. And I think this just have happened because it's still kind of wet. Usually you find these eggs and they are more like dry, but look, this just have happened.
Wow.
Alright, they changed the spot, and I don't know who that is actually. Kind of stuck on the bottom, not jumping like the bass would be. It's a bass. It's a nice one. Again, back in the creek, same reservoir, but check this place out. Again, the far end of the road, and a nice bass, and he wanted just a regular swimmer, another 2-pounder, 2.5 maybe. We're gonna send him back in right now. Oh, actually, I see. Beautiful summer bass here in Lochraven Reservoir. Yeah, buddy, go, 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 go. Awesome. Nice and healthy release. Really did not expect this. I just got here. I didn't even tool in the GoPro yet. I had this swimming bait tightened from the previous location, and I just cast it. That was my first cast. It was really solid, strong bite. I couldn't even believe that I got a fish right away. So, apparently some bass still stays shallow in the summer, and this is August 6th now, and you would think that bass would be in the depth of this reservoir now, but he actually, some of nicer bass also staying in the back creeks. So back creeks produce all year long for me here in Lochraven. I think these people are drunk, to tell you the truth. You see, healthy vegetation here, beautiful ecosystem.
Yeah, man, right about there.
Cool, thank you.
Yes, sir.
See, I like drinking beer. Even not
Past you guys. Yeah, Bradley caught one and Andy caught one.
yeah.
But I've never seen one.
What's that?
It's called a snakehead.
Oh,
It's invasive to this region.
It's a nice one too. Oh, he really wanted that popper. I was trying the chatterbait, under spinner. I was trying a lot of stuff today, and I finally went for this popper, and he really wanted that. There's a lot of bluegills here, and I actually came here for Sneakhead. And I was trying to pick the lure that will work for bass. And you see this lunker hunter did the justice. And then I just found the offset hook. We'll let this baby go. Thank you, baby. You made my day. Yeah, fishing can be very frustrating, you know, like I've been hunting for snakehead now for a few days, and it was quite frustrating. And when I came over here, you know, I've been throwing like chatterbait, some metal lures, inline spinners, and couldn't figure out if the bass is actually here or not. I kind of had a feeling that I have to just keep trying different lures, and you know, I remember then I saw I had the popper, so I did. Apparently, you know, when the evening is coming down and the bluegills are splashing all over the place, apparently, you know, you do want to try a little popper like this. He really wanted it, like he ate the whole thing. He wanted to eat that. I did have a swoop from pickerel for my inline spinner, like underspin, Kitech and underspin. And you know, my idea was to kind of imitate these bluegills that are kind of roaming on top and eating flies now and everything. You see, like that. So that's what I thought. You know, I'll throw the popper, and it will be basically a bluegill. And maybe that bass is just keep like sitting on a bluegill pack and in the hope of eating one, and he did. And unfortunately for him, that was my popper. Ooh, there's another fish right here. Well, what I was going to show you is actually this one. How can you fish and not see a beaver? And he's just like strolling towards me, and from a distance, if you think about it, he looks like a hippo. He likes to clap his tail when he's angry. All right. Not too much action, but I've got those two nice bass. One on a frog, really deep in the creek, and one on the popper. And that was cool. Both of them like, what, I don't know, maybe like 3-4 pounds. Maybe 4. I would say it's a solid, you know, 3-4 pounder. And, you know, I couldn't ask for more. I think it was a cool evening episode, and I hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned for more videos. I'll try to break down how I take on the fishing and the lures that I'm using and what have worked for me, what have not in the deep summer in Maryland. Stay tuned.